feel no team, but that Butterfree, it scares me. I've learned a new fear for Butterfree. I've learned a new fear of Butterfree thanks to Patricia. Let's get into the battle. Let me just demonstrate what I'm talking about. Now, I'm gonna lead off with Julian here because, I thought, it's singles. Maybe I could do something here. And my opponent, Patricia, leads off with a Butterfree. I'm like, okay, what's the worst this Butterfree can do? And it goes for a sleep powder. I'm like, crud. This is not good. Not good at all. Julian is asleep. Not able to get his Calm Minds or his barrier up, so he's in a bit of a bind here. Butterfree goes for the Quiver Dance. I'm like, oh, shoot. This just got bad, and it just went from bad to worse. So now Julian is asleep, and the Butterfree has a Quiver Dance set up. Now it goes for the Giga Drain. I'm like, okay, maybe I can at least resist one Quiver Dance, or one attack. Maybe I'll wake up the next turn, and then I'll be able to attack, and crud, I'm not waking up. Julian is not waking up. He's stuck. He's not doing anything. So he goes for a Giga Drain again. I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'll be able to survive one more Giga Drain. Nope. That's it. GG Julian. He's gone. So I'm like, okay, let's send out Lizzie. She'll be able to definitely quad resist this Butterfree and its Giga Drain. Except for the fact that it's got a sleep powder. Still, outspeeds me. I'm like, crud. Yeah, now I'm asleep. Now I'm stuck again. I'm like, okay. It's all right. It may be Quiver Dancing, but that doesn't mean anything. I just need to score one hit. Just get one bit of that little lick of damage. Just get the Toxic off. That's all I need. One turn of Toxic. If I can just get the Toxic off, I'll be able to deal with it. It has Air Slash as well. I'm like, oh, come on. At least I got a safety stat. I have a Focus Sash, so if I could just wake up, get a Toxic off. Unfortunately, Lizzie is still sleeping. So I'm like, come on, Lizzie. I need a bone here. Come on, work with me, team. As I get Air Slashed again. And that is the end of my Salazzle. So this is not going well for me. Now Eldaris is on the field. I'm thinking, okay, he's part dragon. He can resist the Giga Drain, except for the fact that the Butterfree has a Quiver Dance. Come on, team, work with me. Okay, Eldaris is sleeping as well. So far, all of my team have been put to sleep as the Butterfree goes for another Quiver Dance. I'm like, at this point, I'm just desperate to get any lick of damage off before this Butterfree becomes unstoppable. I mean, this is really bad for me. This is my third Pokemon now that's gonna get hit by an Air Slash. Barely avoids being one-shotted, but doesn't wake up to do any lick of damage, any bit of damage at all, as the Butterfree goes and finishes me off. He's got by Kingdra with another Air Slash. So rest in pepperoni Eldaris. Not able to do anything there. Now I'm getting desperate. I send out Jenna. She was my ace in the hole to bring this Butterfree down, because I know it's got the Focus Sash. How do I know? Because it's got a Focus Sash. I was trying to get any bit of damage off before I sent out Jenna so that I could do the Accelerock to finish it off. I was looking for any bit of damage, any at all, to stop this Butterfree down. But, well, there goes Jenna. She's not able to do anything. I'm not going to let, Jenna just go down and risk this Butterfree, restoring all its HP back, which it tries to do this turn. Goes for the Giga Drain. Not able to do a lot of damage to Metagross. So I'm at least able to save that. But still, I had to sacrifice 2/4, or not 2/4, 2/6 or so of my team. Or something like that. 4 members of my team, pretty much, just to bring this one Butterfree down. Just to deny the Butterfree sweep. Just to keep me in the fight. And I'm like, okay. What's the worst now that could happen? Generation 2 Nightmare. Whitney's Milk Tank return. I'm like, crud. But I've got a Mega Gross, and I've got a power-up punch. So I have at least a little bit of hope in this fight. So Body Slam comes out, doesn't do any damage because, I'm steel and I have real strong physical resistance. But still, it's doing a ton of damage to me. Power Up Punch again because I need all the damage output I can. Need to get as much as I can. And I'm praying that I don't get paralyzed this turn. Body Slam comes out from Whitney's Milk Tank. And what do you know what happens? I get paralyzed. So I'm like, come on. Is there anything that can help me out here? Anything that I can do to turn this fight around? Not really. As Whitney's Milk Tank goes for a milk drink, I'm having Generation 2 nightmares again. Only thing it's missing is the rollout, as Cobalt goes and gets paralyzed. This is definitely one of my craziest, scariest battles I've ever had. This team was meant to just meme. It was just meant to meme against me, but it's just really terrifying me now. I go for my third power-up punch. These power-up punches are doing a ton of damage to Whitney's Milk Tank. So, I'm at least getting a lot of damage output. The problem is, the Milk Tank is able to restore its health, and Cobalt, he gets paralyzed. If he gets paralyzed, we have to do the whole routine all over again. With the Milk Tank gonna heal itself, Cobalt being paralyzed and not able to get a punch off. It's just not good this is just not good business practice for Team Envy. As I get hit by another Body Slam. And I go for another power-up punch. Now we're at +4. So if I get like +5, I can one-shot the Milk Tank with a power-up punch. There is that. Problem is, I'm running out of health. And I'm paralyzed. And Whitney's Milk Tank goes for the attract. I think this was a misplay, misclick. But still, it was funny. It was very funny watching the Milk Tank trying to attract my Cobalt. Very hard to tell what gender Cobalt is. I still don't know. But Milk Drink comes out once again for the Milk Tank. And Cobalt is paralyzed once again. Because, he just can't, punch a Milk Tank, when it's not at full HP. So that we have to do this whole song and dance again with the Body Slam. Not very effective damage. Going for the power-up punch. Dealing all that nice damage, getting a +5 off. I'm like, okay, that's good. This is not what I wanted, though. I wanted to be able to attack, and I'm like, you know what? I've had enough of this. Take a bullet punch. I've got +5. I've got all the damage I need. I'm at least hoping that I can deal some damage as Zapperling comes out for my opponent. Doing some crazy stuff. Of course, though, I go for the bullet punch here, thinking, okay, maybe I can do some damage, and I'm paralyzed. And Thunderbolt comes out and finishes off Cobalt. +5 Metagross, not able to do anything for me here. Jenna comes out to play for Team Impy. And she's still fast asleep. Now, Grassnot comes out. Thank my lucky stars I'm so light. Because if I'd been a little bit heavier, then that would have KO'd me. Jenna wakes up finally, goes for the outrage, thinking, okay, let's see if we can do some serious damage here. I get some nice damage off. Really, really nice damage. Unfortunately, the flamethrower comes out and finishes me off. I believe this is an Electros. I don't remember this species' name, but it just destroyed my last Pokemon. Now out comes Roxanne, the one, the only, the queen of sweeping. Pheromosa comes out. I went for the Bug Buzz here, predicting, a swap out. And, Bennett is gonna, predict that I was gonna go for a fighting type move. But I went for the Bug Buzz. Because, that's what I do. That's what Roxanne does. Now, Mega Bennett coming out for Patricia. Gonna be causing some havoc for Roxanne. She used my last hope to turn this battle around as a Shadow Sneak comes out. Gonna deal so much damage. Paper thin defenses, but and all. Ice Beam comes out on Brain, it does enough damage, or at least freezes, it does not do either. And so with that, Team Impy crushed under the might of a Miltank and a Butterfree, and in part an Electros and a Banette. There are many things I fear in this world. That Butterfree is now one of them. I'll see you tacticians for the next video. Bye bye!
I'm taking in what I can get, but I can't find the answers yet. Head underwater, slow my mind. I hold my breath until I'm found.